Hi beauties, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Valentine's Day look for you guys. I did this because I know some of us do celebrate it, some of us don't. I don't celebrate it. That's not my cup of tea. But for those of you who do celebrate it, I just wanted to incorporate drugstore products that you can easily get your hands on. And, you know, I just thought it would be fun to do this. This is a day or night look. Definitely up to your preference. Eyelashes, of course, are always optional. And I did include 3 lip options for you. I have this bold one, and I have a nude, a brown nude, and a pink nude. So if you guys want to do that if you want. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and thank you for watching. And thank you for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
Hello again. So I like to always prep with some Vaseline Lip Therapy and my trusty Rimmel Stay Matte Primer that I am seriously almost done and that squeezed out a lot of product that came out. So I'd like to pat this into my skin so it can go into my pores and really melt into my skin. Just pat, pat, pat that in. So this e.l.f. eyebrow kit is $3 only at Target. I use it every day for my eyebrows, and this is the I Heart Stage Essence eyeshadow primer base, and you can find this at Ulta. This is like $3.50. Super inexpensive. Cancels out some of my veining. Like it, yes. Love it, not so much. It's an okay. And I always like setting that base with my L'Oreal True Match powder. It broke out of the from the packet, so I just took it out of the thing. And I like to set it off just so we can have like a base for the next transition shade, which is the one that I'm using from the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, which is a good brown shade, which is a great transition shade, at least in my opinion. You can use anything that you have on hand, any brown would work. You can use your powder just as well. So I just blend that in circular motions towards the inner portion of my eye. Using this Wet n Wild Styling Treatment Trio, I take that brow bone shade and put it as my highlight, as it says on the label. I like following these things step by step sometimes because it's a really good like beginner friendly. So I went ahead and go back into the e.l.f. brow kit and use that, and I use this like taupe purple undertone shade. Very nice, very complements brown colored eyes, I think. And I like using my finger with these Wet n Wild products eyeshadows because there is fallout, and I noticed that with the brush. So very light-handed with this dark shade. It has a lot of specks of glitter, which is I think cute, and I gently just pat it into the outer V portion of my eye. When you're using dark shades, you're supposed to do it little by little, not just like with one swipe and then bam, because that's going to be hard to blend out. So you just do little by little, just adding in the dark shade. That's what I'm doing here. Just adding and blending it towards the inner portion of my eye, which is like the inner tear duct area. And I switch back and forth to the blending, which is the original why can't I say that word? Transition shade in the first place. So as you're transitioning your shades, you did get a little bit of fallout. Like I said here, you lost some product. So just go ahead and pat that in again. And then again with the black shadow. So it's just a lot of blending, packing on, blending, packing on. That's how it is. Just takes practice. This Delium tapered brush is super, super good. I really love this. I feel like it's dupe for the MAC 224, which I don't own, but I noticed that it has that same shape. It's like tapered. And then again, just going back and forth. And I got this palette at Sally's Beauty Supply. Very nice metallic-y. The purple that was coming off wasn't really showing, and I kept trying to pat it in. So as you'll see in a later clip, I do use a gold. And again, I am using the light shade to highlight my inner tear duct, just to brighten up the eye a bit. I like doing that sometimes, not often, but it's a very different type of feel, you know? And then with the NYX HD concealer, you can find at Ulta, CVS I know carries NYX now, and some Targets do as well. Just concealing my under eyes and some redness around my nose and on my chin to cover some of my imperfections. And I did use this e.l.f. stippling brush that I am liking at the moment for my concealer. And I have another concealer brush that I actually really like too that I'll mention in my February favorites of this month. And I look very white, as you can see, just highlighting. So I'm going to use my 3-in-1 Stay Fabulous CoverGirl foundation because I haven't used this in a little while and I needed to get used of it. So I like shaking up the product so that it won't stay at the bottom. And loving this NYX setting matte spray. You guys, I'm just been using it every day. I'm already halfway since I got it at IMATS. And I'm using a Real Techniques blending sponge, complexion sponge, and just dabbing it into my skin. This is more dense than the Beauty Blender, I think, and I like it. I don't know if it's a dupe because it's more dense, but I mean, I feel like the product does, like my foundation did absorb a lot in that sponge, but I made it work, and I can tell you right now, I look really white, but I think it's the lighting contrast in my room, so that's what I'm like trying to see right there. So this is a rose gold that I popped on the center of the lid that is showing up now finally. I did that. So this adds just a little shine to the center of the lid. And then I went back in with that like taupe purpley shade and just blended those two together just to have a good like transition, no harsh lines. And then of course setting my face with my trusty L'Oreal powder. And again packing that depth
Okay, I
black
just wanted
shade.
to share with you guys how the difference it would look without eyelashes. I mean, without eyelashes. With lashes. Makes a difference. My natural Ardell, the ones that I got at IMATS. And I actually use tweezers to apply my eyelashes. It's easy for me. Yeah, so I'm gonna.
So I did went ahead and do my eyelashes, and I didn't record the clip what I use for my face, but I did use that NYC Sunny Bronzer for bronzing, and I did use the Milani blush shade in Luminoso, and this is a Rimmel Kohl, and it's a nude. I really like it to have a brighter appearance on the eyes, and that's what I did here. And then just for a more like shadowy depth look, I did use the lower lash line and use the same shadows I used on top to my lower lash line. This is a nude that I was talking to you guys about. This is Teddy Bear from Milani. Love these lipsticks. They smell so good and they're only like $5. If you want some gloss, I added some gloss so you can have like a little bit of shine and pinkiness to your nude brown look. I also included this pink nude color that I absolutely love from Rimmel. I will list all the products in the down bar so you can see what numbers and shade it is. And last but not least, the bold shade that I have here. I did use Milani's lip retractable pencil in Sugar Plum and Wet n Wild's lipstick in Sugar Plum Fairy. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. I will list everything down below. But I lined my lips per usual, and this is a nice berry shade, but it's up to your preference. So, whichever one you like, go for it. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this look. So I'm just applying that to my lips, and sorry for the 9 minutes of video. This is probably like my longest makeup tutorials that I've had in my channel, and I just wanted to explain step by step just so you guys can have an idea and not be like fast forward motion, because I tend to do that a lot. But yeah, these are the 3 lip options that you have, and this is the end of the look. Please comment down below which lip option you liked, and see you guys later. Comment and subscribe. Bye guys. Talk to you soon.